Thank you. Please be seated. Good morning, and welcome to Indiana Tech's 2021 College of Arts and Sciences commencement ceremony. This concludes our 91st academic year since our founding in 1930. My name is Cheryl Hammond, and I'm an associate professor in the College of Business. I have the distinct privilege of serving on the Board of Trustees as faculty representative. Graduates, today we celebrate your academic achievements, and we pray that this is just the beginning of a lifetime filled with wonderful accomplishments. If you take away anything from today, I hope it's the knowledge that you are capable of great things. Actually, I'm going to give the commencement message, so I hope you remember more than just this one thing, and that this world needs you. Guests, at the appropriate time, we are going to encourage you to make lots of noise. We're very celebratory at this commencement. And we want you to show your support to our graduates. But at this point, we would love for you to, out of respect for our speakers, silence your cell phones. If you'll take a minute to make sure everything is silenced, that would be awesome. And then we ask you to please rise as Lisa Gavan, Vice President for Institutional Diversity, Equity, and Belonging, and Indiana Tech's Chief Diversity Officer, offers the invocation, and then stay standing as alum Darius Darling sings the national anthem.
Good morning. It is with great joy that we gather today, understanding that we come from different places, recognizing our diversity in beliefs, values, and faith traditions. We honor our unity in gratitude. At this moment, in this space, I invite you to pause, reflect quietly, and be thankful for all that has been given to us. The gift of intellect, of goals met, the support of family and friends, mentors, and a society and support system that encourages education. After years of hard work, our graduates have finally reached their goals of completion. In a world where many cannot study, we're thankful for the achievements, degrees, honors that we celebrate today. In a world where many have compromised futures, we're thankful for the dreams, hopes, and plans that have been nourished in the community of this institution. We realize that many of our graduates will experience pain and hardship, and we know that some already have. For this, we are grateful for solace and strength. As faculty and administrators, we are thankful for the completion of another academic year and for giving us the opportunity, short though it may have been, to play a part in the lives of these scholars. We're grateful for direction and love as we shared in this important and critical work. Today, we join as a community to empower our graduates as they use all that they have learned to make the world a better place, to serve others in true solidarity and kinship, to seek ways to help the poor, the marginalized, and those who are suffering, and to always seek the greater good. As we go forth on this grand day, on different paths to different experiences and different destinies, may our gratitude unite us in the desire of using all that we are to sense wonder in the ordinary. And finally, we're grateful to our extended Indiana Tech family for giving us the opportunity to build our community with these students while they were here. Though they are leaving our campus, we know that they will always be with us as part of the Warrior family, and we ask that the bonds that have been created here remain strong despite any distance. May we cherish this memory within our hearts as we continue on to our next adventures. Ashe, and thank you.
by the dawn's early light. What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright star through the perilous fight, ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet waves o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Darius. Aren't we lucky to have him? He's back for 3 ceremonies today. We're so happy about that. It is now my pleasure to introduce our president. However, I'm going to go off script for just a minute. I know. He's the king of Facebook, the king of Twitter or tweet or whatever that is. The king of Instagram. He's our president, Dr. Carl Einoff.
Thank you, Cheryl. And thank you, Lisa, Darius, the Seasons Brass Quintet, and our bagpiper, Stuart Hatfield, for a great beginning. As president of Indiana Tech, nothing makes me prouder than seeing the joy on our students' faces as they celebrate the achievement of reaching their academic goal. This is a significant milestone in your lives. When you walk across this stage today, as a graduate from Indiana Tech, you enter a select group of people in the world who have a degree from a university. Less than 7% of the world's population has a bachelor's degree, and less than 1% has a graduate degree. Numerous studies that looked at millions of people's lives show that with your degree, you're going to be happier, you're going to live longer, and you will earn greater income than those who are without the same degree. Each of you are going to walk across this stage today and lead a life of significance and worth. This moment is so special that, as Cheryl said, I am the king of Instagram. I've got to, so if you're not following me on Instagram, President Carl Einoff, what are you doing? I want to get over 1,000 followers just today. So I am going to take a little selfie and then I'll post it a little later, all right? Can we do that? So here we go. Come on, smile. All right, now I'm also going to take my Instagram. See, I'm well trained here. Ooh, checking connection. You're now live. I'm now live on Instagram. We're going to put this here throughout the whole ceremony. All right? Okay, now while I know you graduates are eager for your moment in the spotlight, there are a number of individuals that I would like to first recognize. I'd like to recognize the members of our Board of Trustees who are here with us today. This dedicated and supportive group volunteers their time, talent, and treasures to make this institution great. Trustees, please stand as I announce your name, and audience, please hold your applause until all the members of the board are standing. Board Chair Greg Sangstack. Secretary Sherry Becker, Jeff Benzing, Mike Cahill, Cheryl Hammond, Joe Jordan, Anthony Giuliano, Dave Nash, and Jeff Paddock. I get everybody? All right, let's thank them for their service to the university. Next, I would like to recognize the officers and deans of the university. Again, please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced, and I've recognized them collectively. And officers, deans, faculty that are up here, please remain standing until all have been introduced. Our vice presidents, Judy Roy, Lisa Gavan, Dr. Scott Liebhauser, Dr. Dan Stoker, Jeff Leakty, Steve Herendeen, Brian Engelhardt, Dan Grigg, your dean, the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Ann Gall, and the deans of our other colleges, Dr. Kate Watland and Dr. Dave Rumsey. And the two people with the hardest job today because they're reading names, Dr. Susan McGrade and Dr. Courtney Robbins. Now, I'd also like to recognize someone else who's very special to me, my wife, Maria. Maria, please stand. Maria is commonly known as the first mom of the university, so I'd like to just recognize her and thank her for all she does to support us. Now, Maria will stand at the bottom of the ramp here and later in the ceremony and recognize each of you after you receive your diploma. Now, the distinctiveness of any university depends on the knowledge, talent, and dedication of its faculty. Over the last 4 years since I joined Indiana Tech, I've been paying close attention to the work of our faculty, and they know that. And I can tell you, based on 27 years in higher education, that Indiana Tech has a truly outstanding faculty. Please hold your applause, and I ask our faculty to rise and remain standing. Ladies and gentlemen of the faculty, you serve as beacons of excellence for our students. You are committed to high-quality teaching. You are dedicated to a life of learning through your scholarly and professional pursuits, and you're always willing to advise, mentor, and especially learn from our students. You are central to the student experience at Indiana Tech. You've given our students the opportunity to encounter knowledge, and with your encouragement, the potential to excel. Would you all join me in a round of applause for our outstanding faculty? Now I'd like to honor a group of individuals whose dedication goes far beyond the Indiana Tech community. Indiana Tech is proud to have been named a military-friendly school for the 10th year in a row, and we are proud to be an educational partner for our armed forces. This is reserved for only 20% of schools nationwide. At this time, I ask our graduates that are veterans and currently serving our country to stand. We salute and thank you for your sacrifice, commitment, and service. May God continue to bless the United States of America, our troops, and our veterans. Now, there's an important group that I ask our graduating students today to recognize. They are the parents, spouses, children, relatives, and friends in the audience who supported and encouraged you as you progressed through your studies. Take a look up into the stands and find those that are here for you and clap and cheer for them. Never forget that you did not accomplish this alone. There are many people who have helped you reach this day, this commencement, this beginning of your lifelong learning. Now, during each of our 3 commencement ceremonies today, Indiana Tech is recognizing 3 individuals who each made a tremendous impact on our university. Later today at our College of Business ceremony, Cheryl Hammond, our Master of Ceremonies and commencement speaker, will receive an honorary doctorate. And then this afternoon at our College of Engineering and School of Computer Sciences ceremony, Judy K. Roy, Executive Vice President for Finance and Administration, will receive the President's Medal in recognition of her many contributions to the university. At this morning's ceremony, we recognize our most outstanding faculty member of the year, and I ask Scott Liebhauser, Vice President for Academic Affairs, to come to the podium and present the Faculty of the Year Award.
The Faculty of the Year Award is special because it is our students who nominate faculty for this honor, and it is always a surprise to our faculty. No one on our faculty knows yet who won, although they know now that it is someone in the College of Arts and Sciences faculty. This faculty member sets high expectations that are reasonable and achievable in and out of the classroom. This faculty member demonstrates excellence by being extremely approachable and always more than willing to help students with their academic and personal goals. Numerous students have shared the ways that she has been a valuable instructor to them, including this quote from a student. "Everything we do in class relates to the projects we're working on. If students don't understand something, she explains it until they do, with examples or in such a way that a particular student would understand. She also engages with the student one-on-one if needed. She is an excellent teacher who provides greatly detailed course structure and much scaffolding to her students as they complete research for relevant real-world writing, including the Veterans Oral History Project. Her passion to help Indiana Tech students be better writers and to lead them towards a successful career has earned Professor Carrie Rodeseiler the appropriate recognition of Indiana Tech's 2021 Faculty of the Year. Professor Rodeseiler, will you please join me on stage with President Einoff?
At this time, I would like to invite Christina Wynn to the stage to offer remarks on behalf of our graduates today. Christina Wynn graduates today with a bachelor's degree in communication. She served as a resident assistant, goalkeeper on our women's soccer team, a peer writing tutor in the university's writing center, and a member of the Vice President for Student Affairs Advisory Council. Christina also wrote for the local digital magazine, Input Fort Wayne, over the last year. She spent the fall of her junior year in Florence, Italy, during Indiana Tech's inaugural semester abroad program. Christina Wynn.
Thank you, Dr. Einoff. And thank you to the students, teachers, parents, and faculty that made these past 4 years everything that they were. We all came to college for different reasons. For some, it was for sports. For some, it was because our parents wanted us to, and some because we had dreams and aspirations since we were children. I came to the realization as a freshman that I was submerged in the most diverse group of people that I've ever been in my life. This opened my mind to the enormity of the world and its vibrance. I was highly impressed by the differences in lifestyles, by the cultures that we all shared. For the first time in my life, I met students who spoke many languages, students who had transferred from local colleges, and those who had traveled across the world to be here today. Further, I was intrigued by the academic differences we all had. I was alarmed by the fact that various freshmen came in with college credits. Once this was explained to me, I realized just how different our academic journeys had been. Considering this, our education has come from many different foundations. The knowledge we attain is more than the diploma we will receive in a few weeks. Many people have diplomas, but have not yet learned that knowledge is much more than that. I recall meeting my now current friends in the Pearson Study Hall, all from various parts of the globe. And over the past 4 years, they taught me about their upbringing, cultures, and lifestyles. Despite all these differences, we had a lot more in common than I would have thought. In the future, our degrees will not be the only resource that get us where we want to be. We need to learn to read our surroundings, and that connecting with people on a personal level is a constitute for success in our lives. Remember your freshman year roommate? Hey, Destiny. Remember how awkward that was at first and how we had to agree on what the room temperature would be? These are the little things that helped us grow into the adults we are today. I hope you learned about yourself during college and who you are in this world, whether you learn to be a leader or to share the podium. These are the few lessons we learned at Indiana Tech that made us into the adults we are today. Keep an open mind about your peers' ideas and actions. Being exposed to new experiences and the privileged opportunity we attain from being here, that's the real value of our education. All those nights studying and grinding have gotten you here today, which is why we're graduating at 9:30 this morning. At least we're not in class this early. I had a great appreciation for Indiana Tech, the American Institute of Foreign Studies, and Dr. Arnold's Study Abroad initiative that allowed several peers and I the opportunity to experience further life education on a different continent, thereby enhancing our understanding that there is a universal link between us all. There's no reason to be scared to talk to the girl who is from across the world in your class. Greeting her with an open mind and a smile is going to be just enough to make a new life friend. This is something I learned during my time in college that my degree would not show for. No matter how many more degrees, years of experience, or zeros in their bank account they have more than you, the most common goal is to enjoy life. Whatever that looks like for us, appreciate it and go for it. Do not feel constrained to your degree path. Feel free at any point to change your career. Follow your intuition and passion when something is not right for you. Follow those feelings instead of ignoring them. This will lead you to more success and a happier life. From here on out, take your knowledge and experiences from college and apply them everywhere you go. Interpersonal skills will unlock doors filled with opportunities that you desire. Do not be afraid to ask for what you want, because most people are willing to help others. Being a student at Indiana Tech has been a privilege due to the many qualities the school has, like the diverse population, the relationships that are able to be made on an intimate campus, and the ability to learn more about oneself while earning a degree. I would like to thank our professors for helping us make it to graduation and our mentors along the way, including my kind and caring parents. I would wish my fellow graduates luck, but I really don't think that we need it after all we've been through the past 4 years. Use what you have learned and run with it. Never settle, follow your intuition, and believe in yourself. Goodbye, and thank you to the class of 2021.
So it is now my honor to introduce our commencement speaker this morning, and she's someone the Indiana Tech community knows well. Cheryl Hammond arrived at Indiana Tech in September of 1976. Her first job was in the Macmillan Library, where she worked to support students. Within a year, she had become so popular with students that she was asked to teach a class. And by 1985, she was invited to join the full-time faculty. And in 2000, Y2K, she earned tenure and was promoted to the rank of associate professor. Professor Hammond helped to launch Indiana Tech's very first academic program in business, and she taught one of the very first business classes we offered. Since that time, she has worked with students for decades in both our day and College of Professional Studies programs. Among her many contributions to Indiana Tech and her students over the years, Professor Hammond has served on just about every committee at Indiana Tech. She also serves in the local Fort Wayne community, including with the Greater Fort Wayne Campus Ministry, the Executive Women's International Board, Habitat for Humanity, the Chapel Assimilation Team, the Northeast Indiana Discipleship Board, Big Brothers and Big Sisters, and the Ronald McDonald House. Professor Hammond has also contributed greatly to the development of her colleagues at Indiana Tech. She established and led Tech's first faculty learning community, and she developed and launched the Teaching Excellence Center, Tech at Tech. And this recent contribution has encouraged many of our faculty to share best practices and support one another in a wide variety of ways. Cheryl has served as the faculty representative on the Board of Trustees during my entire tenure as president, and she's been a great advisor and friend. Although she's retiring from Indiana Tech, I expect that she will fit in some time away from her grandchildren to continue to teach and advise us all in the coming years, and we will all be better as a result. Please join me in welcoming Cheryl Hammond to the podium to provide our commencement address.
Good morning. I've attended more than 40 of these ceremonies. And I love how celebratory we are, but as fun as it is, faculty always groan when the speaker promises to be brief, because it usually means just the opposite. Agreed? Yeah, they're laughing. So let's see if I can promise to be done in 10 minutes and accomplish it. I have 7 things I want to share with you today, and I've aligned each one of them with a letter of the alphabet. And in my attempt to keep you engaged, I'll occasionally ask you for a response. Now, graduates, I'm the only thing standing between you and getting your diploma, so you need to cooperate. And I will even ask guests, if you're worried about sitting there too long, to help them with what we're going to do. Here's how it works. When I ask for a Go Warriors, you simply yell it back. So let's do one practice run. Can I hear a Go Warriors? Go Warriors! Okay, thank you, crowd. You did a better job than they did, but we'll work on that. How's that? Okay. So my first point starts with the letter A. Aim high. One of Indiana Tech's annual themes was Raise Your Expectations. We had signs posted all over campus, and we planned all kinds of events to support this theme of aiming high. The beauty of aiming high is that it's based on a mindset. It doesn't cost you anything, and it can be done right away. In fact, you can start planning to do that or accepting that aiming high as you sit there in your seats right now. Regardless of your past experiences and regardless of your current circumstances, you can choose to aim high. I encourage you to do it. Why would anyone want to follow you if you weren't aiming high? We encourage you to be a positive force for making change in our world. Can I hear a Go Warriors?
Go Warriors!
Getting better. My second point starts with the letter B. Be a lifelong learner. You're not done yet. You may have received an associate's degree today, but there's more you can do. Perhaps you want to go for the bachelor's now, or perhaps even move into the master's program, or, dare I say, go for a PhD. Regardless of where you are now, you can continue to progress and continue to be a lifelong learner Maybe it's not even a degree. Maybe it's a certification. Or maybe it's just immersing yourself in something that you know nothing about and learning more about it. Be joyful and learn more as you continue through your life. Can I hear a Go Warriors?
Go Warriors!
Okay. My third point is choose joy. Notice I didn't say choose happiness. Happiness is very different. Happiness is based on a reaction to a life event. It's most likely visible, but it's temporary and quite possibly inauthentic. In his book, The Book of Joy, Lasting Happiness in a Changing World, someone needs to tell that child to be joyful. Okay, sorry. They said go off the cuff if I want to, and so I do things like that. Archbishop Desmond Tutu stated, "Joy subsumes happiness. Joy is the far greater thing." I choose joy, and you can choose it too. Unlike happiness, joy isn't based on a reaction to a life event, and it's permanent. If you choose it, it's a choice, and it will help you to be a positive influence on our world. Can I hear a Go Warriors? Go Warriors! Thank you. Good. My fourth point starts with the letter D. Do your best work. In 2005, our university president challenged every Indiana Tech employee to reflect on the following question: have you done your best work yet? That question really resonated with me, so I typed the question, put it in a frame, and put it in a prominent location in my office. Although it's been 16 years, that framed question still sits on my window ledge. And every time I walk into my office, I am encouraged by that question. I haven't done my best work yet. I'm sorry. Right? I haven't done my best work yet. There's more I can do. My question is, have you done your best work yet? I hope not. There's still far more that you can do. Can I hear a Go Warriors?
Go Warriors!
Okay, some of you are already okay. This is the fifth one she's coming up on, so the diploma is getting closer. My fifth point starts with the letter E. Embrace your journey. Have you ever heard the phrase, the journey is the destination? What does that even mean? I didn't get it until I applied a tool that I use when studying Scripture. The technique is to read a piece of Scripture, and each time you read it, you emphasize a different word. So, bear with me here. Listen to these 4 different ways of hearing that word or that phrase. The journey is the destination. 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 Do you hear how the meaning shifts a little bit with each variation of the same sentence? Yet every iteration of that phrase has the underlying message that it is the journey itself that should be valued. It's not arriving at a specific place, but about experiencing, enduring, and learning from each event that one encounters along the way. I am the sum of all of my experiences and the way I respond to them. Can I hear a Go Warriors? Yay. My 6th point today starts with the letter F. Free yourself from competing with others. And I expected that would get your attention. President Einoff's in-service message included a short video of author Simon Sinek discussing his book, The Infinite Game. In his book, Sinek compares the finite player to the infinite player. Sinek explains that the finite player focuses on competing with other people. He stated, react, 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 react. Finite players play to beat the people around them. Now, you may believe in that. You may even strive to do that. Certainly, our today's world emphasizes competition. However, Simon Sinek states the true advantage is in being an infinite player. The infinite player focuses on competing with him or herself. Sinek states, it's not about outdoing someone else. It's about outdoing yourself. You are your competition. The joy comes not from comparison to others, but from your own advancement. Can I hear a Go Warriors?
Go Warriors!
It shouldn't surprise you that my seventh and last point starts with the letter G. And just be grateful I didn't keep going, because I could have. Give your time, talent, and financial resources. Over the holiday break, Dr. Einoff encouraged faculty and staff to read the book, Where Am I Giving? By Kelsey Timmerman. And then we brought Kelsey to campus to speak to our community. I want to share one of his comments. Giving is so much more than writing a check. It's a practice that connects us to our communities and the world and helps us find purpose and meaning in our lives. So that message states you're not limited by the amount of money that you have, because you can share your time and talent for free. You're only limited by your mindset. Here's another reason to give. According to Adam Grant in his book, Give and Take, Why Helping Others Drives Our Success, he states, research shows that people who volunteer 100 hours per year are happier, are more satisfied, and live longer. Who doesn't want that? That's good news for this 66-year-old woman. As I review the 7 things that I mentioned today, I want you to notice that every one of them is free and merely requires a choice. You can choose to aim high, be a lifelong learner, choose joy, do your best work, embrace your journey, free yourself from competing with others, give your time, talents, and financial resources. Can I hear one last Go Warriors?
Go Warriors!
Thank you. I love Indiana Tech's new brand. You see it all over campus, the Fort Wayne community, the television, internet. Explore it, select it, discover it, become it, learn it, create it, lead it, go for it. The options are infinite because we're infinite players. Count on it. Thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl. What a wonderful message. And we are so honored with your presence today and so grateful for all that you've done at Indiana Tech. Okay, graduates, I have one question for you. Are you ready for your degrees? I am ready too, and I'm looking forward to giving you a fist pump as you come across the stage. So I now invite Dr. Ann Gall, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, to the podium.
Thank you, President Einoff. President Einoff, as Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, it is my privilege to present both the 2020 and 2021 candidates. Will the candidates for the master's degrees please stand and remain standing? Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees please stand and remain standing? Will the candidates for the associate's degrees also stand and remain standing? President Einoff, these candidates have successfully completed all the requirements for their degrees. On the behalf of the faculty, it is my pleasure to present them to you as fully qualified for their degrees. You may be seated for a moment, as directed by the ushers. You will then come forward to receive your diplomas. You may temporarily remove your mask when you reach the ramp or the stairs, right? Ramp over there, okay. After you receive your degree, you will exit down the center ramp and proceed down the center aisle to the back of the arena to have a photo taken. After this photo op, we ask that you please replace your mask and return to your seats. And once all our graduates receive their diploma, President Einoff will collectively confer the degrees.
Receiving the master's degree, Andrew Alexander.
Sahida Kiana White.
Tamara Shobe.
Cherie Sutton.
Anita Colette Sutton.
Allende Legrand.
Joshua A. Layton.
Alicia Marie McKinley.
Zachary Zumbaugh.
Kelsey Joanne Knight.
Christopher Fitzgerald.
Megan Rose Weir.
Megan Elaine Sargent.
Shaylee Ann Saylor.
Michelle Renee Engelhardt.
Katrina Garner.
Kimberly Dawn Lewandowski.
Brianna Wilson.
Alejandro Macias Tejeda.
Jania Sharmel Allen.
Bethany Sauren.
Sierra Bruceann Gregory.
Kurtjana Renee Ellis.
Mariah Scott.
Nicoletta Marie Cisna.
Tara N. Collins.
Ofaf Amar Noor.
Natalie Janae Klingberg.
Velma Conwell.
Becky Arnett.
Gloria A. Rogers.
Ashley Gail Cochran.
Christina Michelle Ellen Rogers.
Lauren Taylor Howard.
Amanda Lee Grimes.
Lequise Booker.
Kirkland Vega Ziambao.
Chelsea Joellen Hull.
Shah Nita Red.
Kathleen Teresa Penland Ernsberger.
Mackenzie Kaylin Renee Rice.
Sean Francois Pittman Sr.
Rafael Alfaro.
Erica D. Foster.
Tracy Howard Spencer.
Ricky Ruth Worst.
Horston John Francois.
Peyton Alexa Raviter.
Kevin Ryan Christ.
Morgan Elizabeth Adams.
Emily Smith.
Maria Jimenez.
O Nang Sa.
Elizabeth Christine Barron.
Wade Curtis Cullison.
Carla Marie Park.
Chloe Mariah Starks.
Abdul Mohsen Kazal Alobayed.
Andrew Joseph Lanou.
Jasmine Simone Tarver.
Brittany Rochelle Martin.
Prayasha L. Crawford.
Araya Nicole Williams.
Jason Jordan.
Brianna Short.
Nancy Kale Mundock.
Megan Elizabeth Mattis.
Abigail M. Spencer.
Satay Hassan.
Carly Lauren Shyman.
Gavin Robert Cross.
LaDonna Annette Scott.
Christopher Lamont Johnson.
Brianna Ivy Clark.
Matthew Allen Wright.
Cody Christopher Craig.
Michael Allen Lewis.
Michael Andrew Tish.
Banin Abdulaziz A. Ahuri.
Nicholas J. Papandrea.
Danielle Good.
Tyler Nunez.
Deanna Samirji.
David Kenneth Davis.
Sylvia Andriana Nino.
Maya Yvonne Gaines.
Audra May King.
Jayla Tiana Stevenson.
Cyan Monet McDonald.
Dawson Noah Meyer.
Nicole Marie Bullion.
Richard Robert Clune.
Sharon D. Smith.
William Lorenzo Chambers Jr.
Melissa Mitchell.
Kevin Catino.
Daniel Patrick McCrae.
Michelet Scott.
Hannah Michelle Tyler.
Gail Short.
Shabria Grady.
Brian Harris.
Miracle Lachey Prince.
Emicia Malone.
Allie Marie Zinda.
Maria Elizabeth Niles.
Otisa Carpenter Cobb.
Laura Ann Railue.
Eric John David Frage.
Marlene Montalongo.
Lanisha Spires.
Emma Catherine Wolf.
Bailey Andrew Olfig.
Deanne Moriarty Kaufman.
Reginald Ellington.
Caitlin R. White.
Tara Nicole Cooper.
Bailey Elizabeth Elliott.
Destiny Perry.
Christina Renee Wynn.
Ebony D. Carter.
Charisse Marcel Reeves.
Ashley Norton.
Kelsey Jean Ivers.
Leticia Susanna Nahar.
Nicholas W. Ornatowski.
Artrice Denise Temple.
Rachel Marie Bushy.
Andrea L. Diamond.
Abdullah Salim Al-Qahtani.
Maria Magdalena Yucalima.
Keithan Dillard.
Ashley Ray Ebbing.
Petra Ann Willips Spencer.
Justin Elder.
Savannah Rue Wilhelm.
Christopher Edward Hattery.
Christopher Isaiah Strickland.
Gurbani Work.
Frederick Don Preston.
Mary Josephine Mapp Moody.
Evelia Martinez Solis.
V. Trin.
Liliana Mitchell.
Allison Renee Cole.
Kimera Johnson.
Logan Matthew Bogger.
Brittany Leanne Miller.
Peyton Francis Phillips.
Brian Joseph Craighead.
Denisha Latrice Brewer.
Vernon Dale Willis, Jr.
Marquita Danielle Denson Beckham.
Jack Evan Marquardt.
Bianca Shantae Hoskin.
Evan Tyler Schuster.
Christian Dylan Bickham.
Louis Paul Check.
Sam Larice Reeves.
Now receiving the associate's degree, Rose M. Hutcherson.
Receiving the bachelor's degree, Scott Thomas McCarthy. Megan Rachel Molnar. Kendra Lucretia Deerdorf. Ranique Angela Smith. Antonishka Janea DeVoe. Haven Latre. Shalonda Lachelle Terry. Evlicia R. Jackson. Cassandra White. Diana Lynn Tincher. Rodney Terrell Hubbard. Maria. Raven Ashley Tomlinson. India Lachey Crawford. Jessica Lynn Nelson. Sharita Janice Johnson. Tamara Latrice Tucker. Sydney Juliana Caballero. Lily Susan Rothert. Kayla Marie Saffron. Ashton Nicole Steer. Diana Ray. Maria Rose Sabansky. Miriam Nasadrin. Sarah Faye Ratledge. Danielle Therese Blagojevich. Paxton Ariel Simmerman. And now receiving the associate's degree, Jason Edward Young.
Teresa Marie Johnson.
Morgan Ann Namias.
Haley Michelle Rogers.
Danisha Ariel Williamson.
Tierra Adrian McClung.
Cheyenne M. Allen.
Terry Lynn Fennessy.
Kianda Dashe Gibson.
Anaya Andrea Nunnally.
Veronica Lavette.
Renita Ann Lewis.
Mackenzie Myers.
Paula LaSharon Love Dunlap.
Angela Marie Miller.
Elena Deanne Powers.
Sylvia Nash.
Angel Lampley.
Philip Griffith.
Hasmin Monique Garrett.
Tiana T. Graham.
Alice Faye Rivers.
Deanna Jacqueline Camper.
Treasure Destiny Peterson.
Bristy Leanne Walden. Stephanie Lynn Ezel. Haley Nicole Martin. Bridget Jackson. Tierra Bevel. Ashley Likens. Crystal Yvonne Hines. Aaron Michael Steinmetz. Ashley Suzanne France. Jasmine Kiana Jacobs. Irma Gilliam. Shanika Renee Andrews.
Would all of our graduates today please stand? With the recommendation of our faculty and deans and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees the state of Indiana, and the Higher Learning Commission, I confer upon each of you the appropriate degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto and appertaining. Congratulations. Please remain standing. I now invite Dr. Ann Gull to the podium.
Now that your degrees have been conferred, I invite you to move your tassels from the right side to the left side. It is my honor to officially declare you now and forever sons and daughters of Indiana Institute of Technology. I was going to ask you to join me to pay them a fitting tribute, so let's give them another round of applause. Please be seated.
As I thought about some final words for our graduates in the College of Arts and Sciences, Bessie Anderson Stanley, an early 20th century American writer and poet, came to mind. In 1904, she published an essay entitled, "What is Success?" And this is what she wrote. What is success? To laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, and to leave the world a bit better. To know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. That is to have succeeded. I think about the last line in her poem often. To know that even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is what life is really about, right? Success is all about helping others. Think about the challenges we faced in our lives over the last 14 months as we were held in the grip of the global pandemic. We lost too many souls to COVID-19. But we're getting through it as a world community because we're helping each other. Through it all, we learned what it means to be as human beings. We're resourceful, we persevere, we collaborate, and we care about one another. We find ways to be positive and optimistic. We are Mr. Brightside. So as you go forward, keep what we learned over the last 14 months in mind. Follow your instincts and curiosity wherever they lead, and keep reading poets like Bessie Anderson Stanley. Graduates, you have been educated and you are ready for active participation, career advancement, and leadership in our global 21st century society. May you take with you to all parts of the globe your commitment to excellence, your willingness to lead, and your resolve to live a life of significance and worth. Please know that the Indiana Tech community will always be with you. Tech, yeah.
Thank you.
Once a student, forever an alum. Congratulations to you all. I now invite Cheryl Hammond back to the lectern.
I'm now honored to invite Darius Darling to sing the Indiana Tech alma mater.
to thee. Each hand and every heart, our pledge will ever be. Sing now together, sing her name out loud, in joy and tears for coming years. Sing it strong and proud. All hail Indiana Tech. All hail to thee.
He helped write that. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings the 2021 College of Arts and Sciences Commencement Ceremony of Indiana Tech to a close. I ask that you please remain seated as the graduate rows are released for the recession outside of the building to meet up with family and friends. We have another one to do in a couple of hours, or 1 hour, don't we? The last challenge I have for our graduates is to live your life with integrity and help to make this a better world for one another. I offer you my heartfelt congratulations and Godspeed.